Hello, everyone. Welcome once again. My name is Jeff. Yes, I am in fact a Xennial, and I think I just hit the lore jackpot. Maybe. We'll have to see. Thank you very much for joining me. Today, we continue our exploration of the lore behind the battle beasts. Now, this is a strange nerd journey that I've been taking here. I'm Jeff, and I love exploring weird little pockets of nerddom. That's just me. Maybe you're the same. I don't know. I don't know you, but probably if you're watching this video. So here's the thing: Battle Beasts has not, like, officially speaking, especially in the West, Battle Beasts did not have any lore to it. Part of that is because there was a play mechanic to the toys. Now, this is a group of like toys from the 80s, and they were split into factions. So not good guys versus bad guys, but fire versus water versus wood. And then there was this rock, paper, scissors sort of game element to the little figurines that you would get, and they each had a heat-sensitive sticker on them, just like the Transformers did, where you would reveal if they were an Autobot or Decepticon. And that's probably because these are from Takara, the same company that made the Transformers toys, and officially, they do exist in the Transformers continuity. However, they never had their own cartoon to back them up, or at least they never had a large ongoing cartoon series. So the Battle Beasts, or as they're called overseas, the Beastformers, did have a little bit of lore, but it's debatable, I suppose, whether or not you want to consider it canon. As a Canadian, I grew up with the action figures and not really knowing if there was any storyline to go with them. Eventually, as I got older, I encountered at some point the Transformers Headmasters television series, which was the Japanese series that continued the Transformers Generation 1 storyline into 1986 after the American version of the Transformers cartoon ended. That's the series where there was one episode that introduced the Battle Beasts. So here on the XennialLens, I've been exploring not just that one Transformers Headmasters episode, but also all of the associated ephemera around the Battle Beasts as a property, or the Beastformers as a property, and trying to discover what lore there is, should there be any. And interestingly, the bits and pieces, the little crumbs can add up. So today we're picking up pieces. We've already done the original official first episode where the Battle Beasts or the Beastformers are featured. We did that as a reaction video. Then I followed that up with a look at the official manga, the Headmasters manga, where they did a subsequent in continuity episode, basically a one-shot comic issue, following up that cartoon episode about the further adventures on the planet where the Battle Beasts or Beastformers live. And today we're going to pick up the pieces with some more reactions to the other appearances of the Beastformers in the Headmasters cartoon. Now, it's not that this is like an unknown thing, but it's not a widely publicized thing. We're already like levels down the rabbit hole on this one. But I'll tell you, it goes a lot deeper. Okay, so before I continue, I just want to let you know, if you're just here for the reaction content and you don't want the context, I don't know why, because the context, I think, is what makes this so valuable. But if you just want to jump to the reaction, that's totally fine. No worries. I can talk a fair bit. So look down below for the chapter times, and that will tell you. Just jump right ahead. You can go and watch the episode reactions below. At this point, as of recording right now, I am not entirely sure exactly what's going to be in this video, but I'll get to that a little bit later. For now, for those of you leaving, I'll see you at the reaction. Just note that this episode we're going to be watching is Headmasters episode 12. I'm watching the Omni dub. It's available on YouTube. Link will be down in the description, and all the other regular stuff for reaction channel sort of stuff will be down in the description. If you'd like to see the longer cut of this reaction, there'll be a Patreon link there for the uncut reactions and uncut reactions to all the videos I do. But either way, I suggest you just stick around because I've got a few things to yap about, and I gotta tell you, I've been having a very interesting, weird sort of time with the Beastformers. So I came into this project thinking, well, there's not going to be too much. I'll do an episode reaction to that one Beastformers episode. I knew that existed. Maybe there's some comic book tie-in that I could go and find, but I didn't think there was very much. But that was like, I don't know if you guys have ever had this experience being like an old school sort of nerd on these kind of things. I've had this happen to me a few times where you think that there's nothing. You start going to look and like, yeah, there's really nothing. Then you dig deeper. You're like, okay, well, there's bits and pieces. I'll look through the bits and pieces. And then as you get deeper and deeper and deeper into the nerddom, and you go like, I'm not talking about like, here's like page 1 of your search results. I'm talking about like, here are the message boards from the real intense hardcore collector community. When you get that deep and then you find something. I think I found exactly what I was looking for in the deep lore from the before times. Yes, the Japanese comic book toy catalog lore. That is going to be my next dive after this video. So you guys know how canonicity works with these sort of nerd properties, right? Like, and all of this is just for fun. This is just silly fun. It's okay. You cannot take this too seriously. I'm not gonna like live and die over these things. I am not going to remember everything. I'm gonna miss little things here and there. That's fine. Please let me know in the comments down below if I'm missing things. But I'll tell you this, and I mentioned this last time. So Transformers as a property has been so popular for such a long time, like we're talking early internet. Obviously it's been popular pre-internet, but like early internet before it was like things were codified into like Wikipedia. There was Transformers fan pages, right? Like we all can appreciate that, right? So Transformers has a lot of deep rabbit holes on the internet. Some of which, like Beastformers, which is largely like, I don't want to say it's a dead niche, but it's like, it is it's not necessarily a property that people are like chomping at the bit to learn all about. But those resources are still online, like largely, I think. Through this, one of the Transformer wikis, and there's a number of them, is what I was getting at. The one that I like is this one here. I started to dive deeper into the sort of off links of that and figure out what I needed to know, and from there I had found the Beastformers blog, which is amazing, and they've got a ton of great resources on there, and it's a great site, and perhaps spurred on by some of the enthusiasm by people like there's a TikToker who I really like who's doing this Every Single Battle Beast series right now. I totally recommend that. I'll put a link to his page there, and then I found the little rubber guys. I think it is message board. Holy moly! This is the deep web people, the like hardcore collector fan community that have been around for the forever. There's a lot out there. Anyway, I was really excited to find more information about the about the Battle Beasts figures, not just from the toy perspective, but I think that this is what I was missing, because I'm a narrative person, so I was approaching it from like, well, what's the fiction? Where's the storyline? And you assume that that's from the cartoon continuity, or perhaps some connected comic book, or a novelization, or something like that. And yet, because this was largely created I think with the toy property in mind, I think that's probably, this was maybe my mistake. Not a mistake, but this is where I should have been looking right away, is at in the collector community. Right now, what I wanted to talk about really are the crumbs around the sort of A-tier continuity, which I would suggest is probably the cartoon. And I know that maybe because this is a toy, the toy should be the highest level of continuity, but largely the toy doesn't explore the fiction. The comic books have done more of the legwork. The toy is what drives people to it. But the cartoon is probably, in the Takara sort of mindset, the number one place where you would say this is the truth, right? What was on screen, what's in the text is the truth. So that Beastformers episode, I would consider that A-tier continuity. Perhaps you consider it not, but I don't know. There is that one sole Battle for Planet Pistoll, or the Battle for Planet Beast, or whatever you call it, depending on the various translations. The one that I reacted to originally, episode of Transformers Headmasters. And as you continue on in the Headmasters series, there are actually 2 more appearances of the Beastformers. I know, I was surprised as well, because no one ever seems to mention them. But the Beastformers, or some of them, do appear in the continuing storyline, and it actually ties in. So today we're going to be watching Transformers Headmasters episode 12. I think before we watched episode 5, I think it was, which was the big episode about Planet Beast. Now we're going to be watching episode 12, the mysterious, I think it's called the mysterious Volcano Erupts, or Erupts again, something like that. It'll be on the screen. You'll see. But so let's talk Headmasters now. Where are we in the Headmasters series? This episode does feature some Beastformers, and I saw that on the wiki as I was scanning through. So I know that Rabbit Kid appears in this episode. But if you'll recall what was happening in the Transformers Headmasters show at episode 5, we had gotten to the point where it's, the ongoing, everlasting battle between the Decepticons and the Autobots is still going on. Optimus is long gone. Rodimus had been in charge. Rodimus versus Galvatron. And the Headmasters had appeared. So these are the long-lost warriors of old. They can remove their heads. They are small robots who use these giant robot bodies. And the head is the real robot. The giant robot body is not them. It's just like getting into a mech suit, basically, a larger body. Interestingly, I had forgotten, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode, but I couldn't remember the word for it. Those bodies are called transectors, and that is a important word to know for this episode. Transectors. Okay. So the Headmasters have returned, and they have joined the Autobot forces. There are also Decepticon Headmasters, but their origins have not really been explained. As a reminder, I've been watching the Omni dub, which is a little flaky, by largely the fan community's accounts, is a little flaky in terms of its approach and accuracy and the translation, and certainly its the performances of the dub. That's okay. For my purposes, I'm perfectly happy with watching something that's a little stilted and silly sometimes. So, we were at a point where the Autobots and the Decepticons were still battling over the fate of Cybertron. But now, since that episode where the Decepticons had been on Planet Beast and they had been using the Beastformers to mine some special metal in the underground mine, and we didn't know what the purpose of it was. And at the end of that episode, we had seen Rodimus talking with I don't know who it was, with maybe it was Cup or someone, one of the other leaders, about this is interesting. I wonder what this is for. Probably with Fortress Maximus. I wonder what these plans are that we found when we drove the Decepticons away, or what they were mining this metal for. Well, I think that's what we're going to be getting to in this episode, the actual follow-up to that storyline. So since that time, a few things have happened in the Headmasters story, because I watched these episodes in preparation of today. Since that time, it's been interesting. So we got the backstory episode on the Headmasters, and they were on Planet Master and how they were small robots, and then they decided to form the big bodies, and that was a cool episode. Then we had this very interesting introduction to a villain character called Skorponok. Now, if you are familiar with the American or a little bit of the sort of meta lore American, TV version of season 4, those 3 episodes of the Rebirth, or you're familiar with, generally the lore of Transformers here, of course, we know that Skorponok is like a pretty big character. Like, I don't think people going into Headmasters necessarily aren't aware that Skorponok versus Fortress Maximus is kind of the big to-do that we want to see, right? That's what we're building towards. Fortress Maximus himself has yet to become what he will be, if you're familiar with that. We'll get to that. I believe that this episode we're going to watch is the episode where Skorponok is going to become his full final form. So Skorponok at this point is a lieutenant to Galvatron, has been in the shadows. Every time you see him, he's always cloaked in shadow. He's always dark. You never get to see his full body. He's like, it's like Antonio Banderas in Desperado. The light just fades away from him. He's cool though. He's a cool villain. And he seems to have some inroad to give orders to, Mindwipe and Weird Wolf and Skullcrusher, the Decepticon headmasters. So Skorponok has appeared on the scene. He's gonna be it's clear that he's gonna be the foil to Fortress Maximus. There was an exciting 2-parter that kind of is this episode 9 and 10, I think it is, that kind of redefines what the Headmasters series is moving forwards, called Crisis on, or Grave Danger on Planet Cybertron. And in this 2-parter, Cybertron is destroyed. Sorry not to sugarcoat it, but Cybertron gets destroyed, largely destroyed, it seems like. The Sigma computer was working on creating a new kind of metal, and then the Decepticons or Skorponok really didn't want the Autobots to get to it first, and so he had the Decepticons headmasters go in, and Mindwipe went in and they planted bombs on the Sigma computer and they blew it up. So the core of Cybertron has been destroyed. Galvatron was like in the room with it when the planet blew up, so he's gone. And now Rodimus was like, I think my time is done. For now, I will travel the stars to try to find a new planet, a new home where we can have peace and prosperity. And so Rodimus has left. Galvatron is destroyed, and Rodimus has decided to leave and go wander the universe, Kung Fu style. He's taken with him Cup, the old veteran, and Blur, a.k.a. Wally is what they call him here. But thank God, because, come on. I never could deal with him. He refused to take RC with him. What a jerk. He said that RC needed to stay to watch over Danny. Okay. Anyway, and when he left, he put Fortress Maximus in charge. So now we have the Autobots with Fortress Maximus in charge and the Decepticons with Skorponok in charge. In the last episode, the Autobots discovered a secret base shrouded in a gas cloud. The secret base is where the Decepticons are. This mysterious planet, I believe it's called Zarek, which will come into play. Anyway, the mysterious planet Zarek, shrouded in mystery, shrouded in, who knows, with perhaps a volcano on it, I guess, because that's the title of the episode. So that's where we are. The Autobots are aware of this Decepticon planet, and I believe they're going to go in to investigate what could be there. Skorponok is in charge of the Decepticons now that Galvatron is gone. And what will his response be? What could possibly be happening on this planet where they needed a whole bunch of power? It's time for us to jump in to episode 12 of the Transformers Headmasters series. Keep an eye out. Remember, I mean, you know, Transformers is Transformers is Transformers. We're here for the Battle Beasts. Let's see what role they may play in this ongoing storyline. Okay, hello. Thank you to everyone who decided to jump right to here. I get it. I know I can yap on and on and on. It's okay. We're going to be watching Transformers Headmasters episode 12. It's called The Dormant Volcano Erupts Again. At least that's this translation of it. There are various translations of it, you know, whatever. I'm watching this on YouTube. This is the Omni dub. But you know, it's okay. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You might as well just watch it here with me anyway. Don't watch it on YouTube. Watch it here with me. Watch it on my YouTube. Get the reaction, you know. We are looking for specifically the Battle Beast that might be showing up in this episode because I am interested in where their story goes. Hopefully they're all okay. Rabbit Kid, is he okay? Will White Leo come and save him? Who can say? Let's start watching this Transformers episode and find out. I gotta tell you, since I've been watching this show, this song has definitely been growing on me. Oh man. Okay, that's Raiden, I think, right? I can never remember all of these giant combiners. If the Stunticons or the Aerial Bots show up and start combining, I'm not gonna remember the names. I'm sorry. And so, if you did skip, just as I was saying before, probably just to note, Rodimus and Galvatron are no longer in the show. It's Fortress Maximus leading the Autobots and Skorponok leading the Decepticons. Okay. There's those Headmasters. What happened to the audio? Where's the audio? What's going on? Okay. Well, whatever.
The Autobots' headquarters on Earth has recently experienced a series of earth tremors in the Andes Mountains.
Right. Ultra Magnus runs the Earth base for the Autobots.
The Andes Mountains are located in South America.
They are.
Extending over an area of 750 kilometers.
Very big.
It is the longest mountain range on Earth. The tremors can be traced deep into the mountain ranges of Peru.
Are we going to Earth? We're going to Peru? I thought we were going to the I thought we were going to this mysterious planet shrouded in darkness.
Oh, Bobby, where have you been to?
I just went up the hill to visit my parents' grave with some flowers.
Hey, Bobby.
What a good boy you are.
Uncle, Hugo's grown a lot bigger.
Good. Bobby, you've been taking good care of the donkey. You're like a father to him.
Yeah.
I guess.
Bobby's a good boy, isn't he?
Yes.
This is like the distant future. Why are
I'm home, sister.
living like this
Bobby.
still?
Stop it, it's tickling. You little devil.
Maybe it's a choice.
Don't get your clothes dirty.
It's okay. Hugo's the strongest donkey.
Sorry. What is happening in this frame? Is Bobby wrestling his donkey? Something feels a little odd about this, right? Sorry, Hugo's the strongest donkey what?
In the whole village, isn't he?
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
That's normal behavior.
it happens every day now.
I have a bad feeling about this.
At the same time, the Autobots are studying and trying to understand the mystery of the gas-shrouded planet.
Yeah, this is what I thought we were going to be following up on,
Enlarge the
not
picture,
Peru and earthquakes.
Well, I'm sure the Decepticons are building a base there.
Yeah, it looked like a
This thing
city,
is
dude.
huge. What do you think it is, Commander?
Hey, cassette robots could check that out.
Okay.
Ramhorn, Steeljaw, Investigate it.
Meanwhile, in the Decepticons' base on Planet Jolo,
Six shot. From now on, no one must fail again. You understand?
Don't worry, sir.
Okay.
You can be assured of my fighting ability. I shall not disappoint you, my lord. No.
So
Very
six.
good. As soon as the plan on the planet Sarah is completed, the Autobots on Earth will receive a very big surprise.
Oh. Okay, so that's Skorponok enshrouded in darkness. And Six Shot, he's kind of a consultant,
Decepticons making in the
oftentimes
secret
on Earth
factory on the
for the
planet Sarah.
Decepticons.
It looks like a giant robot transformer. Work continues on it day and night.
Oh, there's our battle beast.
Get up, you lazy bones! Get to work!
Don't. That's Bear Fox, I think.
One morning, the dormant volcano suddenly erupts. The Autobots on Earth
Don't
have
lose
got
the
news of
donkey.
this and are on their way to the rescue.
Is this the kind of work that Autobots are like supposed to be doing here on Earth? This is supposed to be the glorious future age. Don't we have like weather controls or like, I don't know, some sort of human support team to go and like help when things like this happen? Not that the Autobots shouldn't be available to help out in times of like natural disasters and emergencies, but I'm surprised that they're being deployed to, it's a volcano erupting in Peru. It's going to happen. At some point or another, the volcanoes in Peru are going to erupt. All right, let's see what to make of this. So the Beastformers, the battle beasts, are working as slaves still.
The plan's going very smoothly. Now the stupid Autobots have fallen for it. They're doing exactly as I thought they would.
That's a lot of lava.
Quick, get up before the lava drowns us! Yeah, come on!
Sister, you okay?
You guys are in big trouble, I'd say.
Everybody ready? Yeah! Let's go! You bandits, so you're expecting us.
Was
You
this
can't get past here.
was
unless
this a
you beat us.
Decepticon plan?
Shut up, we'll kick you out of here.
I'll take care of them. You go and evacuate the people now. Go on.
Okay, I'll leave them to you. They don't need both of us anyway.
Come on.
Do you guys know the names of these Autobots? I don't know who they are.
energy. We're not scared.
I'll show you what I can do.
I mean, I know Predaking.
I see. Well, I can do that too. Transform!
Okay. I don't know the name of this combiner or these Transformers, the Autobot ones, but he looks pretty cool.
Hey, oh no! The road has been blocked by the lava!
We have to go back.
But we can't go back to the village.
Bobby, we can't stay here.
The donkey will save you, buddy. Your prized donkey.
Look, what is that?
The Autobots!
Hey, I can see them now. Is everyone all
Those are
right?
the rescue bots, right?
Yes, we're saved at last.
Great! We're safe at last!
Well, they'll be
Oh no! Not so fast.
disappoint them.
So let's go then.
Not that I want to see them die, but You guys kind of suck at this job. So, how does this storyline relate to the other storyline of the mysterious planet?
Riziko's in danger.
Right, let's go.
Blaster, can you evacuate the village right now?
Okay.
So, let's have Grimlock! Transform!
Grimlock? Where was Grimlock?
Transform!
Whatever.
Transform!
There's the Headmasters for you. There's your money shot.
Look, they're over there! Let's go, men! Yeah!
Get wrecked.
You guys came just in time. Transform! Transform!
Yeah, it's Skull Crusher is the alligator, right? Or the crocodile, whatever. He's pretty cool. I like him a
In a
lot.
little while, the whole village will be drowned. Oh, just where are the Autobots now?
I mean, they're fighting so that they can hopefully save you.
I'll get you.
Transform! Head on! Grimlock! Why don't you go and help the villagers evacuate now?
I'll leave this to you.
Sorry, so is Grimlock? I don't understand at all. I don't understand what just happened. Wait, okay, hold on. So sorry. Like, Grimlock is still Grimlock, right? Isn't Grimlock a dinosaur? Still? He's still a Tyrannosaurus? I thought he was still part of the Dinobots. He's in this show. I know in the first couple episodes he was in it. He talked like a crazy person. I'm used to Grimlock talking like in the American cartoon, obviously. I thought that those guys weren't the train bots. I thought those were the Stunticons, maybe. Those were the train bots? Oh, now I'm confused. I'm really confused as to who's who on this show. Like, I get that there's Wheelie and Danny and like the Headmasters, which is probably the only really important thing. But some of these background Autobots, I don't know, man. I can't keep up with it, you know? Maybe once upon a time I used to know, but I am a little confused. Okay. There's that. And then the other thing is I do not understand what this plot line is with the volcano. But right now I see like literally no connection between the one story and the other story. And it's like the action is fine, but none of the motivations make any sense at all. Okay, thank you for indulging. Let's keep going.
Danny and Wheelie are out to help the villagers too.
Okay, let's try it with the train bots. All right. It's like a roller coaster, right?
Oh, they're here!
Oh,
So a lot of falling debris. Seems
the
very
Autobots are
dangerous.
here!
This is the thing, this random battles that get you nowhere.
A dust cloud is formed by the volcanic ash plus the evaporation on the ground. Its temperature is extremely high.
Dang.
I think we can make use of this. Brainstorm the tornado technique.
Yeah, sure. Just leave it to me.
Brainstorm has a tornado technique? Is he gonna pull a flash on us? Like, nope, that's different. That's not what I was expecting at all.
I'll go and help the villagers now.
What a weird concept, like it's a hyper, like, hot dust storm? I've never even heard of that. I guess maybe it's a volcano thing.
Hey, everybody, quick!
Willie, you look after them, okay?
Yes, sir!
The lava is coming! Quick, everybody!
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think about this.
Let's retreat! Come on! It's time we went home too.
He didn't say head on when he transformed.
Everybody get in!
Where's Hugo?
Let's go, or you'll become roast meat.
Yeah, it's just a donkey, forget it.
Mean this donkey?
Thank you, sir.
Let's go!
Go, go, go. Did you get the donkey on board the train, dude?
We're safe. That was close.
We were born here. This is our home. Now it's gone just like that.
I think part of the problem may be the dub. Like it's written and it's performed, like it's acted like pretty woodenly, let's just say. But there's just something about this entire scenario that like lacks the gravity that I think it deserves.
Darn the Decepticons.
Chrome Dome, I suspect the Decepticons are behind this eruption.
Yeah, I think so too. They must have planted explosives in the mountain to make the dormant volcano erupt again. It's a ploy to divert our attention.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's what I said.
I don't get it. I really don't understand.
Eh? What's wrong?
Well, I mean, Skorponok's plan. As you know, the Earth is an important source of energy. If he carries on the destruction like this, he'll destroy our energy source sooner or later.
Yes, and what if it's destroyed?
But, sir, if the Earth is destroyed, then of course we'll have no energy sources left, and then we'll, you know...
Don't worry about that.
But why not, sir?
Always in shadow.
Simple. Because I've recently discovered a kind of new super energy.
What?
You
Super
have?
energy?
Really?
When Cybertron was blown up, it created a lot of plasma energy.
Okay.
This plasma energy is floating in the universe. So all we have to do is collect it. It's an endless supply.
An endless supply of energy.
That's amazing.
The day I reveal my true identity will be the day that Fortress Maximus and his forces die.
How do you collect it, though?
Look,
Whoa.
the volcano's eruption is only one of my plans. Now the two of you must do what I tell you. It's crucial that you follow my orders and stop doubting me.
That's pretty intense. He's like on fire. He's so serious about this.
Oh no! The Autobots are here!
We've been discovered!
Don, you stay there!
Soundwave, release your tapes. I want a tape-on-tape battle, you know? Alright, so...
Looks like Danny, Bobby, and
Let's
Hugo
move it
are
along,
good
guys.
friends.
Hey, wait for us, Hugo!
Oh? Where's it gone to now?
Hugo!
Oh, over there!
He's going to know. Oh!
Everybody thought that the danger was all over, that they could relax for
Is
a
it?
while. But the evil Decepticons will never stop.
No. They've got your donkey by the tail.
Bobby!
What do you want?
Don't meddle. You just do what I say, or this boy is dead.
Huh.
Animal.
Let go of me!
Bobby!
Did he just cry? That was a weird thing.
Let's go!
Oh, you guys kind of suck.
No!
Darn you!
Retreat!
Bobby!
Sister!
Oh!
Well, it looks like it's all thanks to the donkey. He saved us.
Yeah, that's right. He ignored his own safety and
I mean,
charged towards
sort
the
of.
Decepticons in order to help Bobby. That donkey showed great courage.
Incredible. On Earth, even the animals have love and courage. That's really amazing.
They have a special relationship.
And that makes Chromedome think that Earth is too good a place. It mustn't fall into the hands of destructive powers like the Decepticons. He swears to protect the Earth from invaders.
Wow. Well, that was certainly a Transformers episode. Hang tight. And now they're all in a pyramid. Nice. So, first off, I want to apologize for the, like, it looked like there was some major laggy face cam there once again. And this is interesting. I noticed that this happened last time we watched the Transformers Headmasters show. I think, you know, if you guys have been following along on some of the, like, behind the scenes stuff, I post a weekly vlog for free over on the Patreon. If anyone wants, like, just for all the community members, you don't have to be a paid member, but in that I've been talking about this, like, sort of like, one, figuring out how to do reactions better, but also I think that my computer is just chugging along. I think that original source video might have been a little too HD for it. So anyway, apologies on the lagging face cam. The good news is at least that, like, the audio was coming in clear. Second, let's just quickly acknowledge from a Transformers perspective, that was a questionably good episode. It was fine, I guess. It was okay. From a someone looking to find more details on the Beastformers or the Battle Beasts, it was pretty lacking. There was only one sequence in that whole episode that actually showed the Battle Beasts, and it was short. And I won't say sweet; it was just short. Let's quickly rewatch that section just to like understand where we're at. Okay, I'm just gonna rewatch it here too.
What are the Decepticons making in the secret factory on the planet Sarah? It looks like a giant robot transformer.
Pause. Okay. So, on the planet Sarah, as they say, they're building a giant robot transformer. In the wide shot here, you can see down on the left here, you've got Rabbit Kid, who was one of the like main characters from that Planet Beast episode. And I thought that he had been free, but here's the thing about the Battle Beasts: there are many of them. Like it wasn't like there's one Blitzkrieg bat, for example. There's like a whole swarm of them, So this may be like the Rabbit Kid that we met's cousin or something. Who knows? They're still wearing their battle armor, but there's the one. And, what I think that we can assume is that they're building the transector for Skorponok, right? That is the logical assumption here.
Continues on it day and night.
Work continues day and night. And then here we've got Bear Fox on the right here, who on that Transformers wiki, I had seen that he was in this episode. This is like another character I don't believe made an appearance in the last episode. But cool looking guy. Like I like his battle armor. Too bad he's a slave currently. That sucks. Sorry, man. And then in the background there's a dog guy. Now, interestingly, the dog man, I don't know. Interestingly, the dog man. Now, I'm not sure this is the dog man that they're talking about, but there is one more episode of Headmasters with a dog man battle beast who appears, who has some connections here to what's going on here at this secret Decepticon base. That's a dog guy, right? Yeah, I think it is. With his spiked collar. He falls down.
Get up, you lazy bones.
And then they're whipping him. Oh. These poor battle beasts. And that's it. That's all there is. So, that was the only sequence of the Battle Beasts. So all we can say in terms of the lore of the Battle Beasts in continuity of the cartoon and the Headmasters show is that some of them had been taken by the Decepticons and are now currently being used as slave labor to build, their mysterious something or other off on this Decepticon planet. Hopefully, in future episodes, the Transformers will be able to, free them. I would hope. Whether it's explicitly stated or shown or not. Let's quickly talk about this as a Headmasters episode because I'm watching Headmasters now, apparently. I don't think that it made any sense at all, really. I guess the idea was to draw the Transformers away from, that's what I thought. The idea was draw them away from, that shrouded planet Sarah, I think they called it. But it's not like the Transformers are going to forget, and the whole thing about creating a natural disaster and then ambushing the Transformers when the Autobots when they arrive, that's a dumb plan in my opinion. I'm not a fan of this Decepticon plan. There were a lot of robots in this one, and there was some okay fighting, but there was also just a lot of vamping, you know. And then I never understood, like, look at how Spike and Carly and Daniel are living. And I know they live with the Transformers, so like maybe they're a special breed or whatever, but like look at how they're living in their, like, on the moon base or in Sigma or wherever they live, you know. And what is this, like, little peasant village, like it's in some like lost to time sort of mountain locale, you know, in Peru. Maybe people have made a distinctive choice to live that way in the distant future of 2010, I think, or 2011, whenever canonically Headmasters takes place. However, it seems like an odd choice. And maybe a little, like, I don't want to say racist, but like, you know, the poor, ignorant, you know, rural people of the mountains of Peru, like, I don't know. I think that I get that they're trying to give us a shorthand to, like, I don't know, some olden time aesthetic. And sure, people may have lived like that in Peru at some point or another. But why? Why not just give us a modern day city, like, or a small town? But why does it have to be like so old fashioned? Didn't play into the story. None of that played into the story. If it had been a modern city, I suppose they might have even had like a car or two to, like, get away from the lava a little bit quicker. Maybe that's why they didn't do it. I don't know. I was a little disappointed in the overarching sort of story of this Headmasters episode. However, you know, I suppose it served its purpose. We now know, in terms of the ongoing Headmaster story, that they're working on some giant, you know, they're working on Skorponok's body, giant body, in the transector, as it were, in this mysterious planet. I think that's the only thing that actually happened. And I guess the Autobots are now sort of like clued in that Skorponok is like leading the Decepticons to some new machinations, some new vile end. We'll have to see where that develops. Moving forward, let's talk about what's next. That was a crumb, and I think a little bit of a disappointing crumb. I think the next one's going to be also disappointing. So for you, it's going to continue in just a moment. But for me, I'm going to step away for a few days, and I'm going to go and watch the next few episodes of Headmasters. And I will circle back with you here before we watch episode 21. And in episode 21, there is another appearance by a Beastformer, also tied into this storyline. And it's about a dog Beastformer. One of the maybe that dog in the background. But I do know that there is a dog Beastformer who I think has an actual part to play in the story of that episode. More than just like showing up as a background slave character, hopefully. And if he does, at the very least, let's have the Transformers rescue him and save him. That would be my hope. I will come back in just a moment for you and let you know where I'm at with the Headmasters and how we're set up for this next episode momentarily. Hey everyone, I am back, and it's been a minute. I know it's just been mere moments for you, but it's been like weeks for me because I've just been busy. All this stuff happening on the channel. It's very exciting. However, in the background, I have been trying to slog my way through watching Transformers Headmasters to get ready for this next watch, and I'll tell you, it's been a bit of a slog. I overall would have to say Transformers Headmasters is like not just middling, it's on the poor side. And I know I watched this, I don't know, probably 15, 20 years ago. But boy, it's not great. There's lots of elements, like when it's good, like when things are happening, it's entertaining, but that is like not that often. And I'm sure a lot of it has to do with this translation and this Omni dub that I'm watching, which I just sort of figured would be fine, but maybe it's not. So if you guys think that some alternate version of this show makes it much more watchable, please feel free to comment that down below to save others from my fate. I'm actually honestly debating whether or not I'm going to continue watching Headmasters. It's only 35 episodes total before it moves on to the next series. But I'm on episode 20 now. I've watched up through episode 20. I don't know. I just don't know. Here's what's happened since episode 12 that we just watched, though. Let's just run through the highlights. So Galvatron has returned, which is great. Good to see him. Rodimus has not returned. So it's Galvatron leading the Decepticons. Skorponok is his I don't know, first lieutenant or something. Also seems to have his own kind of agenda anyway. Fortress is still running the Autobots, Fortress Maximus. And it's still the main conflict that we're still exploring and building towards the ultimate showdown is still Fortress Maximus versus Skorponok. Skorponok did, in fact, get his body, which was that transector that we were talking about in the last episode. So he's got this giant body. As you might have imagined, it's a scorpion, but it's also like a city-sized transformer, right? It's a city-sized sort of ship. Maybe not city-sized, but it's really big. And then Fortress Maximus got his own city-sized ship, or city-sized body. So he also got became a headmaster, which kind of always was. But their entire ship, the Headmasters ship that they flew around on, is now his body. Fine. What else happened? Well, they blew up Mars in a two-parter. That was pretty cool. That was actually pretty cool. Danny is still just as annoying as ever, I would say. But I would say what's looking good is the last 2 episodes, they've started a new arc, basically, of the show. And my understanding is that much of the rest of the show, as they build towards the finale, which will be like a showdown between, Skorponok and Fortress Maximus, is that they do a lot more like episodic sort of adventures traveling through space. So rather than just based at Earth or at Cigna, at their base, their off-world base with the Autobots, and dealing with local threats, the Decepticons have decided they want to go find new sources of energy in the universe. So they're out traveling town to town, as it were, planet to planet on Skorponok, looking for new sources of energy. And the Autobots are like chasing them effectively. So it's got a little bit more of a the wandering sort of like villains and heroes. They're bringing their troubles to a new town, every new planet every week, and getting involved with the locals. And I actually think that that's helpful for this show, to have like a new scenario every week. It lends itself to like more the sort of broader science fiction, I would say. Anyhow, I do think that this is going to be an interesting episode. My understanding is that there is a Beastformer in this episode that has a real part, and I believe this is going to be like a sneaky sort of a Galen Urso scenario, if you follow my ramblings. Let's jump in to this next episode, though, okay? Okay, here we go. This is episode 21 of Transformers Headmasters. It's called No, it's not called Find. It's called Skorponok's Weakness. Maybe it's called Find Skorponok's Weakness. Whatever your translation is, that's fine. Anyway, we are watching it off of YouTube, off the Omni dub. So please enjoy, and forgive me if there is any camera lag here again. But, we'll sort it out in the edit. Don't worry. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And let's do it. Okay. Here we go. Oh. I got my cup of coffee. All right, here we go.
Skorponok's weakness.
Wheelie, RC, let's go. All we need is Danny.
Oh, you can't
Girls.
get away from us. I've always loved destroying the Autobots. Ha!
You've always loved it?
Help me, Wheelie, please!
Who is it?
You killers! Let me teach you a lesson!
Stupid. How do you think
What
you
is this?
Three of us. Get out of my way. I'll show you my...
Also, not a great shot. Maybe this is a dream sequence of Danny's.
Come on.
Or like a video game. Like it looks like he's on the ship.
Not bad, Danny. It's okay.
Ah, don't be so smug. You're not that good, you know, Danny? Eyebrow just made the model easy so that everybody could hit the target, that's all.
That's not true!
Right then, try to hit the ball. If you can hit the ball, then I'll say that you're good at this.
He's just gonna hold it there?
Oh!
You did it! Huh?
It hurts! I told you couldn't do it!
I'm sorry. I'll try one more time.
No thanks.
Okay.
He hit
In order to
Wheelie.
stop the Decepticons from gaining further power packs, the Autobots have ventured into deep space searching for them.
Alright.
Highbrow, you got any news of Skorponok yet?
Well, I just wonder where the Decepticons have gone to.
Remember, they're chasing Skorponok every episode. Like, Skorponok hits a new planet.
Bearing is XY10.
Then the Autobots are tracking them.
Traveling at light speed
Planet Texas?
in the direction of the SOS signal, the Autobots are drawing nearer and nearer to the planet Tetris.
Oh, Tetris. Boo. I was hoping we were gonna get a Western.
This is Planet Tetris. It looks just like another deserted planet.
When they finally arrive at what seems to be the point of origin, they find a factory in the middle of the barren land.
A factory in a place like this?
Ah! Hey, what's that? Let's go, head on!
Head on!
Head on!
Go for it, Headmasters. Humans.
Stop!
Getting shot.
Stop it!
Just murder. Straight up murder. Cold-blooded.
So what? Even though they're prisoners, you shouldn't do this to them.
Of course not. Come on.
You're animals. Stop the killing.
Shut up, it's not your business. All right, so you can join them too.
Let's get him!
Transform!
Where's the others? I'm right behind you.
How did you lose sight of him?
Let's split! Wait for me! Hey, wait! I wonder where that lot went.
They're prisoners.
Let's go and have a look over there.
This can't be a Decepticon prison planet, can it? Because... Do you know what I mean? Like, this can't be a Decepticon prison planet, which is what I thought originally, because the Decepticons are just traveling around looking for new sources of energy. Maybe this is just a prison planet with humans clearly on it, or whatever they are, if they look like humans. And the Decepticons have, like, stumbled onto the prison.
Huh?
We'll
Don't
see.
be
We'll see.
afraid. We're the Autobot warriors.
After rescuing these three prisoners, Chrome Dome asked them some questions, but they refused to answer.
I like that guy's bandana.
What had
It's
happened
pretty
was,
tight.
after working in the factory for so long, they'd shut their minds off and refused to trust anyone.
Was it you who sent out the SOS signal?
No. The guy who sent it is an engineer called Tegrala from Planet Pistoll.
An engineer from Bistos?
Hey, Tegrala.
What? We have to protect you from the
That's our guy.
Decepticons. They mustn't find you.
From he said Planet. Sorry, he said Planet Pistoll, but it's in. There's various translations, right, of this show. It's Planet Pistoll or Planet Beast. That's our guy. That's our beast. That's our Beastformer. I wonder if he's the
Get
only
their
one.
spaceship and asked the robot train to come and help.
Come on, let's go and rescue the other prisoners.
I'm Fortress Maximus. I know you must be tired. Go and take a rest now, and we'll talk later on.
I'll take you to the restrooms.
What a jerk.
I'm sorry.
A boy. Are they from Earth?
Hey, boy. What's your name?
I'm Danny.
Hi, Danny. Let's be friends. Would you like that?
Huh?
Said every creepy guy ever. As he pulled a knife.
Don't come close or he's dead.
What is this show?
I'm warning you, if you come any closer, this kid will die. Don't tell Fortress Maximus. I want to talk to him. I want one thing.
Just what do you want?
I want this spaceship.
This spaceship?
Yeah, you're too much.
You remember, sorry, what I was saying before, if you were here before when I was talking about it, the spaceship is Fortress Maximus's transector. Like, that's his body now. The big spaceship that they're all on.
Willie, just shut up.
If I don't get it, this kid will die.
Wait.
It's like the NES Zapper.
Oh!
Oh, he did get the gun. Oh!
It's time. Transform!
So that's Fortress Maximus's other, like,
When Danny
form.
is free, Fortress Maximus freezes the 3 prisoners with an icy beam from the closed-circuit camera.
First of all, it's a camera that can fire a beam, but second of all, that is definitely an ability that has never been shown before. I guess they can just do what they want. I mean, whatever. Like, it's silly. It's a silly, silly show.
Willie! Well done, Danny. What happened to them? Are these 3 dead?
No, they're only frozen. They'll be back to normal after a while.
At last, the prisoners tell Fortress Maximus what had happened to them.
If you were innocent, why were you captured and exiled then?
Well, you see, we came from the southern part of the planet. It is rich in resources and is very different to the north. Life in the south was very peaceful, but one day everything changed. The government seized people's property and wealth for themselves.
The opulence of the
Life
Greeks.
changed. It became difficult to survive every day. We were treated very badly. Finally, I couldn't take this brutal treatment anymore, so I retaliated against the government. I couldn't overthrow them by myself without any help, so they captured me and made me work in the factory.
Dissidents.
That's why I wanted the use of your spaceship. I wanted to drive them out.
I understand.
I'm sorry, Danny.
Oh, it's
Don't worry, I
okay.
promise.
I don't mind that
We
you
will
held a
drive
knife
this
to my
car
head and
drive
threatened my
it
life.
quickly.
Thank you, sir.
What fools. Jeez. You don't really expect your cartoons to have, like, fields of dead bodies
Punch,
too
who
often,
joined
do
the
you?
Decepticons as an undercover agent for the Autobots arrives.
Oh yeah, this guy. This guy.
Chrome Dome? Among the prisoners, there's a person named Tegrala from the planet Pistos.
Someone called Tegrala?
Pistos.
Yes, that's him. He sent us a signal.
That's Tegrala. He's the one who knows about Skorponok's secret.
What did you say?
In order to keep this secret, the Decepticons killed everyone involved with him.
Did Galvatron order this massacre?
That's right. Tegrala discovered the secret while he was working for the Decepticons. He kept it to himself. But now he's of no use to Galvatron. They want to kill him. I think he's hiding in the North-South Chasm.
The North-South Chasm?
It's right there. The chasm runs all the way from the north to the south.
Conveniently. That's why it's called the North-South Chasm. Sorry. Question. I forget his name. This guy who's the undercover, the deep cover Decepticon, infiltrator who's actually an Autobot. What's his line? You know what I mean? Like, where's his, like, threshold of, like, it's like it's the cop who goes undercover. Like, maybe, you always see this in the movies, like, the cop has to cross that line and, like, has to, like, take the drugs, But what about, like, killing the person? That always feels like the line, right? In the movies where it's like, is the undercover cop willing to kill someone, an innocent person? Usually not. That's, like, usually where it's like, you know, the rubber meets the road, and like that's the buck stops there. Kind of like cops can't just kill innocent people, even if it's going to blow their cover. This guy, if not participated, is certainly complicit in the mass murder of all of those people that we saw. I just want to point that out.
Okay. Highbrow and I will look for Tigrila. You and Brainstorm go back to the ship at once and report this to the commander.
Okay.
Transform! Is this
Okay.
the chasm?
It's the North-South Chasm,
Let's go in!
I guess.
At this moment, the Autobot spaceship is on its way to the south. Underneath the ocean, in the southern part, are vast oil fields which produce super-great energy.
Don't worry about it. Even if the prisoners join forces with the Autobots, they still wouldn't be able to win against us. We're the strongest. We'll kill them all.
You are indeed the great Lord Galvatron. I'm glad you have. You'll win.
Part of the deal is to give us all the energy resources we need.
Okay, you can have as much as you like, sir.
As much as I like?
I mean, Galvatron's just going to take it all,
The
you
governor
fool.
believed everything Galvatron said and gave him the control of the oil fields.
Get going, Scorpion. We will have removed all the energy even before the Autobots get here.
The Autobot spaceship is approaching.
They're really
sir.
loading up.
What a nuisance. We can't let them get near the Scorpion before we've loaded all the power packs.
Sorry, do you mean
Six shot,
Skorponoks?
Snapdragon,
Skorponok?
Face, go and attack them right now.
The Scorpion? He's never called him that before. You guys like Six Shot?
Let's get them together.
Who's that? That's a weird move.
You're in danger! Come down, come quickly!
Six Shot's like kind of cool, I guess. Hey!
Who are you?
Are you Tigrila, sir?
Yes, I am.
How are you? I'm Chrome Dome from the Autobots.
He's a dog,
Me too,
I
I'm
think,
Highbrow.
right? We have it. We found our Beastformer. The first battle beast. Okay, first of all. Okay, a couple things. One, he's a dog man. Yes. I guess he's a battle beast. He is not wearing battle armor. He doesn't look like a battle beast, right? Like, what are these proportions? He looks like a man, a dog man. That's what he looks like, a dog man. Huh. Do you think that I mean, they wrote it. Like, why would they not make him I mean, he is from Planet Pistoll. I don't see why they would have changed that, you know? Like, in the original Japanese, do you think he's from Planet Pistoll? Just because, like, he doesn't look like it. Like, did any of the battle beasts did they have 5 fingers on their hands? Did they look like this? Like, just regular dudes with beast heads? I don't know. And also, he's not like he's like a dog, but like, look at his, I guess he's got a dog nose. He doesn't look like okay, real quick. This guy, Tigrila, beside like the other battle beast dog. They don't look the same, right? Okay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's continue.
I finally meet the Autobots. This old man is Tigrila. He helped the Decepticons to make Skorponok's spaceship. Then he escaped and hid himself among the prisoners. I've wanted to expose Skorponok's secret for a long time.
Right? He's far more
Dad
humanoid
finally tells
than the
someone.
other battle
So what do
beasts.
you know about Skorponok's secret?
Well, he has a weak spot.
I wouldn't let him tell you that secret that easily.
Darn you!
Is he dead?
Highbrow, take Tigrila back to the
No!
spaceship! Transform!
I've watched like 20 episodes just for that.
I'll get you.
So disappointing.
Transform!
Chrome Dome is heading for the southern part of the planet.
What's that one called? It's not Skull Crusher. Skull
I'll
Crusher's
leave
the.
Tigrila with you.
Oh, he's alive. Okay. Skull Crusher's the alligator one, right? I can't remember that name.
I've come to help.
The headmaster of Decepticon.
That won't do any good. Highbrow, watch out.
You suck. Excuse me.
Transform! Here I am! Take that!
Thanks, Chrome. Transform!
Oh, these are the new... Oh, sorry. These guys also showed up in between the last episode and this episode. Those two Decepticons. They're new Decepticon Headmasters. And here's Skorponok. I think he's transforming. Oh, there he is. See, he's a big scorpion. As you can see. Fortress versus Skorponok. This is what we want to see. This is what the people pay for. Okay, good. Here we go. Here we go. This is what we want. There we go. That's Skorponok as a giant robot.
Fire! What a nuisance.
Pretty big, right?
Oh, they're in trouble now.
Pretty big. Oh, it's time.
Sword!
Oh yeah, there's this whole sword thing involved in him transforming. But it's kind of like, you know how the Megazord has the giant sword as well? It's kind of like that. Look at this transformation sequence.
Let's go!
That's pretty cool.
Fortress Maximus, do you really think you can win with that sword? Let's see! Fire at Skorponok again!
Forget it, Skorponok. Leave now. Your ship is full of fuel. You can't lose it.
Alright, that was short-lived.
Darn it, they've got away again!
How many...
We've got more important things to do.
I wonder how many, like, formations can he transform into?
Welcome to the southern part of the planet. After this battle, I can see that you are the real warriors. If you work for me, I'll give you all the energy supply.
Be quiet, you creep!
You are not fit to govern this planet anymore.
Oh,
What do you mean?
From now on,
Tear down the oppressors.
You do a better job than you have.
I guess. You know so much about the geopolitics of this planet. I'm glad you've overthrown the current ruling class. That's sarcasm.
I'm afraid Tegrila is too weak. He can't speak.
Mr. Tegrila, you have to hold on.
Please, sir, can you tell us what Skorponok's weak point is? Please, sir.
What is it? What are you trying to say?
Mr. Tegrila!
Jesus Christ.
Look, there's something in his hand.
Yes, there's a microchip embedded in his arm. Could the secret be inside this chip? Oh.
Mr.
Tegrila!
Dude.
Fortress Maximus
Ship him
then
back to
jettisons
White Leo.
Tegrila's body into space.
Oh, okay. Burial at
I
space.
hope Tegrila's soul will return to Planet Pistoll.
Maybe. Maybe, Danny.
Hi, Brad. How's it going?
It's pretty difficult, but I will discover his weak points, no matter how long it takes.
So it's like the plans
Don't worry, I'll take
of,
care.
the blueprints for Skorponok, I guess. That's what I'm guessing, and that there is a weak point in it. And that's the end of the episode. Okay, so that is the end of episode 21, Skorponok's weakness, or find Skorponok's weakness, depending on who you ask. Let's talk about it in terms of the battle beasts. I was slightly disappointed. Tegrila was a scientist. He was someone who clearly knew what was going on. He was one of the people who worked on the Transector for Skorponok, and he had found or knew about a weakness. I guess it was not quite like a Galen Urso situation where he intentionally put the weakness there, although I suppose we don't really know that. That was unclear. But he also had the information stored, or the full blueprint stored on a microchip that was embedded in his arm. Very short-lived, very little time on screen. I was hoping for more of a role by the Beastformers in general here, or maybe he would be a scientist. What would be great is if he could like join the team for a little while, maybe, or something. But I guess it's not that kind of a show. Overall, I guess we have sort of like continued the storyline from the Battle Beast. I'm a little confused as to how Tegrala ended up on this planet, and I'm unclear exactly what's his connection to these people, because this whole situation where there's a ruling class on this planet in the south, and then there's the rebellion happening. I don't see any direct, like, even sort of a dotted line connection here. Isn't this the first time that the Decepticons have been to this planet? So how did Tegrala get here? That said, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I think we all understand what's happening here, right? So this theoretically has given them a piece of information that at some future episode they can decode, get the information about a weak spot on Skorponok, and that will presumably come into play, I don't know, in the final battle, perhaps, or maybe before that at some point. So this is what we've gotten from the Battle Beast scenario, Battle Beast crumbs out of Headmasters. I guess we understand that they are a part of the larger story, but it's not enough to sate my appetite, I would say. I would love them to be a more active role and have more, cool things to do. That said, as this series of videos exploring the lore of the Beastmasters, the Beastformers, the Battle Beasts, Beastmasters, the Battle Beasts continues, we will get into other aspects of lore and certainly different approaches to lore. Things that are in sort of the core continuity and outside of the core continuity. In terms of Headmasters as an episode, I don't know. It was okay, I guess. I think there was a little bit of silliness involved. I think that generally speaking, this is sort of a silly and a weird episode. I guess it did lead to a plot point that will continue the ongoing story. Also, perhaps now that the Decepticons have a bunch of energy, they won't be as, let's go planet to planet looking for new sources of energy, because they apparently got all the energy they could need from this planet, or they got a lot of energy at least from this planet. So maybe that impacts their future maneuvers. Hard to say. For me, I think I am, at least for now, done with Headmasters. If at some point in the future you see me doing a review of the entire Headmasters series, great. I'll tell you what happened then. Otherwise, let's just assume that the Autobots win and we're all good. Maybe I'll jump to the episode where they reveal what the weakness of Skorponok is. I will say, as I might not end up doing that review, that I do think Headmasters might be worth watching overall in a machete cut. If someone out there has written here are just the essential episodes to watch, that would probably be okay. As it is, there's just too much filler. Or let me know if, again, down below, if there is an alternate version, or watching it subtitled is just a better experience, or maybe some of the DVD releases or something are better than this Omni dub. For me, I am going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching. I think we've gotten a little bit of information on the Battle Beasts and how they continue to be a part of the ongoing story of the Headmasters. But not enough. Clearly not enough. In the next episode, we are going to dive into the TV magazine, the toy catalog deep lore that I have discovered, care of the the super nerds who really know their stuff over at Little Rubber Guys. So obviously thanks to them, but we'll give them more shout outs next week, I am sure, as we dive into more Battle Beast lore. It actually probably won't be next week. It'll be a little while, but but thank you very much for continuing to watch this ongoing series. If you'd like more, obviously there will be a playlist for this somewhere, probably down in the description. Thanks, everyone. I will catch you next time. Hope you're having a great day. See you later.